What's going on, guys? Gomes back again on another MLB The Show Dynasty video. Today, MLB The Show San Diego Studios just had their live stream, the developer live stream regarding all of the new career arcs that will be added into the game. And I have all their stats for you. I have all their mission requirements, all the info that you could possibly need leading up to Friday when they are released. So let's get right into it. First, we're going to look at Rob Nen, the closer. He's got 110 and 113 hits in K per 9, pretty good. Fastball, slider, splitter, curveball. He throws 95 on the gun. This card looks pretty solid, 92 overall. He is going to be the closer. We do not know who he ties into. And then you can see here's some of the missions. These are reliever stats. He's going to need 150 strikeouts, 50 holds, and it looks like about 10 saves. So that's gonna take a while. And then another 400 strikeouts. And another 150 holds, so that's going to be 200 holds total. You can only get one a game. That's going to be 200 games. That is going to take a while. For every career arc, the standard is 75,000 for each position exchange. Nonetheless, for Nen, some of the higher are worth more. And then souvenirs for everybody but Zack Greinke is going to be worth 5,000 exchange points. So that's nice that they didn't tax us too much there. Rodley Fingers is the other one that we are going to see. He's got 92 hits per 9. 101 K per 9. He's got a sinker, a forkball, a slider, and a fastball. Some pretty good pitches. 91 velo, 83 break. Rodley Fingers. The forkball is a good pitch in my opinion. Also, I love the sinker to slider combination. In my opinion, Rodley Fingers is a bit better than Rob Nen. He's an 89 overall. And he's going to have the same exchange points just like Rob Nen did. The catcher career arc will be Johnny Bench, just like I said, 95 overall, 74, 99 contact, 80, 123 power. And he plays catcher, first, third, left, the whole outfield. He's got decent vision, really good fielding, 92 fielding, 92 arm, insanely good. He's also got 89 blocking, 43 speed is not the worst. This card looks amazingly good and definitely gonna be worth it, although his exchange points are higher. You do need 125,000 position exchange points to go ahead and get Johnny Bench. First base, we already knew Frank Thomas, 99, 125 contact, 95, 116 power. Absolutely ridiculous, 83 vision, no fielding whatsoever. He does have 45 speed, which is not the worst. He's a right-handed hitter. He's gonna tie into Pujols. 97 overall, of course. This he is gonna have more exchange. Once again, 125,000, but only 5,000 souvenirs once again between the Blue Jays, the A's, and the White Sox. This card looks like a beast. Like I said, once again, Alan Moore is going to be the second baseman career arc, and I am extremely disappointed with this card. 118 contact, right, great start, but not much contact left. Absolutely no power. He has some vision. Only 81 arm strength. He's playing second, not a big deal. Good fielding, good speed and stealing, but you do need power in this game. Unfortunately, this card just is not going to do a good job, and he's a switch hitter too. I would love to use this card, but his power, it's just not serviceable. Really big shots at Roberto Alomar. He had a much better card last year. Really disappointing to see. Mike Schmidt over at third. This card looks insane. 72 contact, 98 contact, 102 and 109 power. The vision is not the best, but 93 fielding, 92 arm strength, and 90 reaction with 57 speed, and he can play shortstop. This card is definitely my favorite career arc in my opinion. I know his batting stance is not the best, but this card statistically, it's the best on paper. Barry Larkin, of course, is going to be our shortstop. 98, 78 contact, 42 and 89 power. Unfortunately, does not have much versus righties, but at least he's got good pop versus lefties. 97 vision, really good. 84 fielding, 77 arm strength. Oh, that really actually irritates me. 81 speed, not the worst, not the best. 98 stealing though. This card looks pretty good. Also, once again, the same exchange points as always, 75,000 for position, 5,000 for souvenirs, but this card looks alright. Not the best, not the worst, somewhere in between. Left field, of course, Albert Bell, we already did know this, but looking at its stats again, 96, 81 contact, pretty good. 116, 79 power, very good. 84 vision is also solid. 73 arm, that's more than enough to have in left field. 55 speed is also pretty solid. Having him in left, he's not the best fielder, but left you can kind of hide guys, and he has a lot of pop. He's a really good hitter. I like this card a lot. Of course, he is going to tie into Babe Ruth, and I think his exchange points are higher for that reason mainly, but this card is a great piece to add on your way to Babe. Last position player, center field, Duke Schneider, and what a card to have for last. 91, 95 contact, 105, 84 power, 81 vision, discipline and clutch. I don't really like that. Kind of boosts the overall, but fielding 83 is not bad. 75 arm, it's serviceable. You can still leave him out in center or right field and you'd be fine with that. 67 speed, he's got 80 reaction, and he's a lefty. I love lefties. They feel like they have a much more fluid swing. A lot of contact, a lot of pop. This card is going to be really good. And once again, just a really, really good card to have to reward you on your way to Ken Griffey Jr. On to the starters, we got Zack Greinke, pitches, fastball, 2-seam, slider, curveball, changeup. Not the best, not the worst. 98 stamina, hits per 9 is really low. K per 9, 87, not bad. 92 velo. Unfortunately, a lot of his fielding stats are really good, which boosts his overall. He's an 89. He should probably be like an 85, 86. This card is not the best in my opinion, although we did see he will tie into Bob Gibson. So if you didn't want him and you want Bob Gibson, well, tough luck for you. You're gonna have to get him anyway. And the thing with Zack Greinke, he actually only requires 4,000 exchange points for souvenirs, which is different than the other ones. He still needs 75,000 experience points for starting pitchers, but he only needs 4,000 for souvenirs instead of the 5,000 like everyone else. Chi-Town legend Fergie Jenkins making a return to MLB The Show 18. 115 stamina, really good. The per 9, 74 and 81, they aren't the best. They could be a lot better, but he has a lot of control. 97 walks per 9, and he's got some 91 control as well. 92 velo, 72 break. I wish that was higher. Of course, we don't know as much on each pitch, but he does have a slider, a curveball, and a forkball. Once again, the forkball is it's an underrated pitch, and as you guys can see, he throws that in the curveball really slow. 94 miles an hour on the 4-seam fastball. This is not a bad card. 92 overall. The one thing with starters though, I will say, you need over 500 strikeouts. Fergie Jenkins, you need legend starters. You're going to need for legend starters over 500 strikeouts, which is more than even the immortal Nolan Ryan mission, which makes about no sense to me. I believe it's 550. I could be wrong on that though. I know CC Sabathia, you need flashback, and I'll get to him in a second. And then Zack Greinke, who we just passed, you need to do that for live series starting pitchers. So they're all the same. It's all like 550 strikeouts, 10 complete games, and 40 wins. That goes for every single starting pitcher on the list. And finally, that leaves us with CC, big CC Sabathia. I was a big fan of his card, his Conquest card last year, and this is a 92. He's got a fastball, a slider, a changer, a sinker, and a curveball. Pretty good pitches. Does a 95 mile an hour 4-seam, and 81 slider. So a lot of times you guys see with guys with big velo, they usually have a hot slider. Not the case with CC. 107 stamina, 78 and 90 hits in K per 9. Of course, he is a left-hander. He's got good control. Control is very important this year, as I find. If you don't hit your spots, even if you're a little off and you don't have good control, there's a good chance they're gonna hang that and they're gonna bang it. So he's got 95 velo, 90 break. This card looks good. I want to try him out again. And along the way, you actually get his card from Conquest last year, the Yankees. I believe it's an 86. On the way to 92, CC Sabathia. Both cards look really good, and I'm excited to go ahead and try them. That's gonna wrap this video up. That is all the content that we will be receiving on Friday. All the new career arcs that are gonna come out, all 12 of them, all of their stats, and all of the mission requirements. Now, my personal opinion, I'm a little mixed. There's a lot of good cards. I like Duke Schneider. I like Frank Thomas. I like Albert Bell. I like CC. I like the Raleigh Fingers. But, like, the Roberto Alomar, they did him dirty, man. Like, that card, he has no use. I'm happy they chose him for a career arc, but I mean, his card just isn't that usable, which kind of sucks. It frustrates me. I saw a lot of Blue Jays fans in the chat salty as hell when they showed that everybody spammed L's in the chat, but it's kind of a mixed bag. I am excited for the new career arc content. My only thing I need to say though, it is going to be hell. It is going to be a grind and a half. And that's to be expected. It's on the way to Immortals, but it's gonna take you a lot of time and it's gonna take you a lot of stubs. So if you guys aren't mentally stub wise and time prepared to go ahead and do that, I don't recommend it for you. It's gonna take me a lot of time to go ahead and do Lees, honestly. Like I said, the hitters, their stat missions usually aren't that bad. The pitchers, like 550 strikeouts, 10 complete games, that's gonna take a while. That is definitely going to be a grind. And like the 125,000 exchange points on the position players, that's gonna be a lot of stats, because you guys already know for guys like Mike Schmidt, third baseman prices are going to rise so high to exponential numbers. I mean, so that is gonna be frustrating. It will cost you a lot of stubs, a lot more than even I expected and a lot of other people probably expected. But hey, at least I kept the souvenirs at 5,000, although I know the prices are rapidly increasing on those. But that is gonna do it for all the career arc content. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this down below in the comments. Let me know if you are excited. I should have a poll in the top right hand corner. Please rate this content 5 to 1. Let me know how excited you guys are and how you really think it's gonna work out. Let me know down below in the comments as well as in the top right hand corner. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like down below, and hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Later, you guys. GomesDaLegend.
Love is love and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory, I tell you.